This is Paul Carruth and Mike Langen coming to you from a cab of a 9770 combine. We're with Amundsen Peterson equipment, and we are going to do today a yield calibration video on the 9770 or any 70 series combine. So we make sure our grain tank is empty. Then we go over to the fourth button over on the CDU, or the small console, and we go to page 2 of 4, calibrations. We click down to that drop down menu, and we turn down to yield. Click mark yield, go to the forward arrow, check mark. The current calibration is shown here. To start a new cal, we click next on 1 of 4, and it tells you make sure the grain tank's empty, and press the next button to start the calibration. So we just follow the directions on the screen and we say 2 of 4 next. Now it's going to count up the harvested weight as we make our calibration pass. So we start our machine. Combining as normal. And as we combine, the pounds that we combine are counting up on this calibration screen. Now we don't need to stay in this screen. We can go exit, go home, and we can see our yield and moisture under the current calibration factor, not the new one, but our current calibration. So we'll go ahead and combine most of a grain tank, and when we have combined that, we'll dump it in the grain cart and compare the weights to what the calibration measures. Okay, we're reaching the end of our harvest, our calibration run, so we're going to go back over to the calibrations, go to yield. You can see it's counted up the amount of pounds we have harvested in this run. So once we complete this round, we'll run over to the grain cart, drop that in there, and compare the weights. So we've completed our calibration run. We got 15,236 harvested weight. We'll go to 3 of 4 next. And now we got our harvested weight and our scale weight. When we get the scale weight back, we'll enter that into that location. Okay, we're back with the scale weight off the grain cart, and that turned out to be 15,250. So we accept that scale weight. You can see our calibration changed just slightly. We were pretty close to our right cal, so it just dropped it by 1 number to 701. And that completes a standard yield calibration on the 9770.